sportsbooks used to offer, and they still offer this bet on which basketball team is going to score the first point. And in general, the way that they would price this bet is it's, roughly a 50-50, and sometimes the better team would be slightly favored. And because, there's a tip-off at the beginning, and whoever wins that, it's roughly 50%, and whoever, gets the ball first, that team is going to be more likely to score. But what they didn't factor in, and what my buddy and a bunch of other people realized, is that it's not actually a 50-50 because some teams have centers who are much taller than the other team. So, for example, if, our two teams are going up against each other, and my guy who's jumping is 7'2", and your guy who's jumping is 6'9", my guy is going to win the ball toss a lot more of the time, and as a result, our team is going to start with the ball a lot more, and that means that they're going to score the first point much more often. So that's kind of a simple example of how you can identify an edge in a market. And the important thing there is that that's a market that's derived from a model. It's not a market where the prices are derived through price discovery. So knowing how tall a center is not going to give you an edge when betting on who's going to win a game, but it might give you an edge when betting on who's going to score the first point.
And I have one last short question, actually, guys. If someone wants to be a professional sports bettor, what should they know about themselves to say, actually, I'm the type of person that can live this life?
The key is being able to handle variance. I think it's really easy to win, and everybody's really happy when you win, but it's really hard to lose. Especially if you're gambling professionally, or even if you're gambling recreationally, that's when it gets hard. Even if you're betting with an edge, you can still lose, 5, 10 bets in a row, you can lose a lot of money. And the real problems people have is when you start doubling down, you're chasing these losses, all of these problems. And so the emotional regulation involved, especially when you're losing, to try to, keep your cool and not go crazy, that's the most important thing, both for anybody who wants to try to do this professionally, which I probably wouldn't recommend, and anybody who even wants to do this for fun, is just make sure that you're able to control your emotions, especially when you're losing.
Can you